recently did a video about the 5 things I wish I understood about women when I was younger. I'll put a link to that video somewhere in the picture. And the reason why I did that video is because there's a lot of things that had I understood about women, it would have led to a lot less frustration, a lot less sadness, anger, things like that. Because here in the 3C philosophy, we're not here to bash women. We understand that women are 100% needed and necessary. Everyone that's walking this earth right now came from a woman. I know there's a lot of content on YouTube and in this male-centric space of YouTube that bashes women. We're not here to do that. So the reason why I made that video is so that younger men or even older men can understand women, because when you understand something, you come from more of a level of calm and you can kind of maneuver appropriately to get the best result because you're coming from a level of understanding. So today is part 2 of that video of the 5 things I wish I understood about women when I was younger. Let's not waste any time. Let's get right to it. And again, before I get started in these 5 things that I wish I understood part 2, I want to preface my comments by saying that, remember, this is a generalization. Of course, I understand this doesn't apply to every single woman in the world. Fellas, you understand every woman isn't like this. And to the 2.3 women watching this channel, understand that just because you may not fall in this category does not mean the majority of women in my life experience and what the data and statistics show don't fall in these categories. Okay, just keep an open mind. Don't get emotional. Just listen, you might learn something. Number 1, I'm gonna just keep it all the way real. Fellas, just understand this. Women literally have no idea what men truly look for in a long-term partner. What do I mean by that? The majority of information women get, especially women in the West, Western women get about relationships are from other women. It's very interesting. Women are telling women what men want. So normally, if you wanted to get information about a topic, you go straight to the source if you had the opportunity. But in the Western world, a lot of women feel more comfortable going to other women. So they're getting their information from Cosmo or their single aunties. Single women keep women single. I've always said that. And a lot of women get their information about what men want from either their old single aunties or women that don't have successful relationships, as opposed to coming to the very man or men that they're looking for. Give you a prime example. Sometimes I go out in public and I go to the bars and lounges. I'm always well dressed. I'm always smelling good. You can't tell from the video, but I'm a pretty tall individual. I'm over 6 foot. Matter of fact, I'm 6'4". I'm having conversations with these ladies, making them feel comfortable enough to open up. And you know, I ask women what they want in a man, and they tell me, I want them to be over 6 foot. I want them to make over 6 figures. And they give all these demands that they look for in a long-term partner. And then I say, okay, great. What does that type of man want in a relationship? Do you know what he looks for? And they can't answer at all. Or better yet, I'll ask them, if you're looking for that type of man, it's safe to say a lot of other women are looking for that same type of man. So what would make him choose you? And they'll say things like, oh, I can cook and I can clean. Well, shit, I hope so. You eat, right? And I hope your house ain't dirty. Women believe that normal day-to-day functions of cooking and cleaning set them apart and make them special. They have zero idea what men truly look for in a long-term partner when it comes to relationships, especially long-term relationships. So fellas, understand that. Now that's your job to, if you're dating a woman, to kind of guide and lead her and give her the information on what men truly look for. Most men look for a woman to be fit, to be in physical good shape. We're visual creatures. Women, for some reason, especially nowadays, they cherish women for being overweight. They cherish women for having body positivity, and that's all well and good. Women, you can do whatever you want to do. You can eat what you want to eat. You can weigh what you want to weigh, but that you can't change biology and the fact that men are visual creatures. You can't change the fact that we like what we like to look at. And the data and statistics show that most men, especially the men that are successful in their own right, make a lot of money, make over 6 figures, don't want women that weigh more than them. I hate to say it. They don't. Most men don't want women that weigh more than they do by height and weight comparison. So most women have zero clue what men really look for. They have zero clue that men really want a woman that's feminine, that's fun, that can inspire them to be better, not trying to change them or nag them, but actually can give inspiration to them. Women will swear to God that we really want all those women on Instagram with the BBLs and things like that. And then my response to that is, how many of them do you see with a wedding ring? Those women are toys. Those women are good to play with, fun to look at, but no men in their right mind are actually marrying these women. If you went to go get a job, you go on Indeed, you go on LinkedIn, you go wherever to get a job, and let's say there's a job posting. They're gonna have the requirements of that job. It would be foolish to ignore those requirements when that job is clearly telling you what is required by them to even be in consideration for the position. And then you apply and then you wonder why you don't get it. And then you blame the job. That sounds foolish, right? That's what women do day to day. They have zero idea what men really look for in a long-term partner. So that's number one. Understand this, fellas. Don't even trip. Just make sure you're working on yourself. You're developing yourself to be the highest version of yourself possible so that you have the right to educate your partner, educate these women that you're dating on what you really look for. All right? Don't trip. Just adjust to it. That's number one. Number two, nice guys truly finish last. Nice guys. And the reason why they finish last is because women in their eyes, when a man is too nice to them. I know it sounds contradictory, and in my last video about the 5 things I wish I understood, I went over cognitive dissonance, and I'll put that video up so you can watch it again and you can understand what cognitive dissonance really means. But the real reason why nice guys finish last is because on a fundamental level, women want to feel secure. Women want to feel safe. Women want to understand that in her partner, he's not a pushover. He's not one of those guys that just is a yes man that would do anything. That's beta. I hate to use that typical term, but that's soft. That doesn't have any kind of hardness or aggression to him. It shows less testosterone, even if it's not true. In their mind, it shows as a little bit of a weakness, which shows as a lack of security. Therefore, they're subconsciously thinking that their seed will not have the best chance of survival because this man is just too nice. What if an intruder comes in the house? Is this man gonna make them feel secure? So what that means, fellas, is it is okay. Matter of fact, it behooves you to not only not give your girl everything she wants, not always tell her yes, but piss her off from time to time. Let me give you a little secret. The best way to find out how your girl truly feels about you and if she truly respects you in the manner that you feel that you need to be respected, piss her off. Don't go to the extreme. Just make her mad. Tell her no. Don't give her everything she wants. Matter of fact, make plans and reschedule respectively and say, yo, we can't do that today. You know what? That's not what I want to do. Whatever. And see how she responds. If she truly respects you, she can be upset without disrespecting you. And that, believe it or not, will make her more attracted to you. Take my word for it. When you don't give a woman everything she wants, when you're not readily available, whenever at the drop of a dime, when you tell her no, it subconsciously makes her more attracted to you. That's why women don't like nice guys, why they subconsciously fall for the assholes. Because in her mind, she would feel protected and secure with him. He's not a pushover. Therefore, he might protect her a little bit better than the guy that just gives her everything she wants. And I know it sounds crazy, but just understand. That's the main reason why nice guys finish last. Now, here's the crazy thing. They'll keep you around, but that doesn't mean you'll get the result that you ultimately want, right? I always tell men, be a good man, not a nice guy. A good man has character, can go home and play with the kids if you have any, can laugh and joke and not take themselves too seriously, but also destroy anyone that tries to take advantage of them and their family. Stand up for themselves, say no, be willing to die and kill to protect the person that they care about. Now, I don't condone violence, but as a man, you have to be willing to eliminate anyone who is trying to hurt or harm your family. The difference between a good man and a nice guy. Be a good man, not a nice guy. Number 3, your girl, even the innocent girl, even the girl that made you wait, that maybe had a very, very low body count if not a virgin. Your girl is way more sexual than you think, Pimp Juice. Trust me when I tell you this. This woman has fantasies that go to the deepest, darkest, nastiest, freakiest places that you would never even think of. Doesn't mean she'll act on it, but trust and believe. Women read these sex novels. Very few men read sex novels because we're visual. We need to see it. So the majority of women, these sex novels, these Zane novels or whatever, these women are reading these. And I promise you this, your woman has fantasies that if you could get her to trust you and open up, ooh, you have zero idea just how much of a freak you got laying next to you. I'm a firm believer in you can get a woman to do anything you want her to do sexually. Of course, we're talking consensual here. It's sad that I even have to say this. I mean consensually. Two consenting adults. You can get her to submit to any sexual act you want her to do consensually, as long as you ask her in the right way and at the right time. You gotta understand, you gotta make her feel comfortable. But I promise you this, your girl is more nasty than you think. I've had girls who, if you've seen them in public, you would be like, this is an innocent woman. Behind closed doors, you would be surprised at things she wants to do behind closed doors because she's comfortable. And I allowed her to be herself with no judgment. Now, hopefully, her fantasies involve a man that's like you. Let's say you're a black guy, you're 5'7", and she has a fantasy about 6'8" men of another ethnicity. You might be in trouble. But just know, she is nastier than you think. Just get her to open up, get her to trust you, ask her in the right way at the right time. And mark my words, man, you gonna thank me later. She gonna open up to you in ways that you would really enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Your girl is more sexual than you think. Number 4. This is something that I had to understand a little bit later, but I really, really wish I understood when I was younger. The right woman can make you more money. I'm gonna say that again. The right woman can make you way more money. Understand what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand. Men, we are judged on the quality of woman we could attract. Women are a little bit different. They're judged on the quality of man they could get to commit to them. Men, you are judged on the quality of woman you can attract, because the higher quality of the woman, the more options she has. That makes sense. The higher quality woman, she has tons of options, but she chose you. She chose you, not only because you 3C, but because you're just an amazing man. 3C helps. Let's say you take her to meet some potential clients, some potential sales deals, to close some deals. Beyonce had a line in her song Upgrade You that said, when you're in them big meetings for the mills, you take me just to compliment the deal. That went over a lot of people's heads, but what she's really saying is the right type of woman will have your potential clients, your potential executive leaders that look to you when they're on the fence to determine whether they're gonna do $1 million deal with you or not. You bring the white woman in that room, they're gonna look at you like, this man makes good decisions. This man must be 3C. This man literally is who he presents himself to be. You walk in there with the wrong woman, she can't hold a conversation, she's loud, obnoxious, she's ghetto, got tattoos everywhere. She doesn't represent who the image that you put out there to the people, but yet this is the woman that you chose. Nothing against women with tattoos and everything like that, but just understand, the wrong woman could cost you a lot of money. You bringing them around, business people and executives and people you're trying to close deals with. They look at you like, well, why would I entrust him with my money? Why would I trust him as a partner when he can't even choose a life partner? So just understand, man. Men are judged by the quality of woman he can attract. So the right woman can literally make you so much more money because they're gonna look at you as a man that makes good decisions. You bring her into the business deal. She's feminine. She respects you like the king that you are. She's pleasantly cooperative. She can hold a conversation without trying to steal the spotlight. She's dressed respectfully. They're gonna look at you like you are the fucking man. Any woman that's in your life, especially when you guys are out in public, her only job is to make you look like the fucking man, the king that you are, the 3C high-level man that you are. And when she does that, your peers, the people that are looking at you, that are on the fence potentially to do these $1 million deals with you, you take them to the Christmas parties at your corporate functions and you might be up for a promotion. They're gonna look at you like, this man makes amazing life decisions, so I can trust him. The right woman will make you so much more money, understand that. Number 5, women value attention like men value sex. I had to understand this, and I never really understood quite what that meant until I got older, but understand this, man. Women love attention like men love sex. Not to say women don't love sex and men don't love attention, because yeah, women love sex and men love attention. But I can tell you this, Men only give women attention with the hopes of getting sex. And women use sexual energy to get attention. So, for example, the woman that is thirst trapping on Instagram or social media and putting all these pictures up, all this stuff. I've seen women try to put full body pictures up, trying to talk about their hair, but their ass is in the picture. They're doing that for attention. So understand this, man. You look stupid as hell when you're giving them what they're looking for without them giving you what you truly want. All that double tapping on the pictures and hearting the pictures, and even having all these Instagram thoughts and models or whatever as friends on your Instagram page and your Facebook page, and you damn beautiful, that you look good, that ass look good. You look corny. Stop doing that, because you're never gonna have sex with that girl. Ever. I'll do you this favor. Look at a girl who thirst traps on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, and look at her responses. Look at her comment. Every man that comments, she says nothing to. But yet, let her homegirl make a comment, or somebody she knows, or a woman, she'll respond to that. But all the men that are giving her attention, it's feeding what she's really looking for the most. Which is why being in the friend zone is the worst position you'll ever be in, because she's getting all the benefits of the attention without having to give up any sexual attention on her end. Why do you think women complain? There's so many women that I've met that complain about guys sliding in their DMs out of the blue, but yet they won't make their Instagram private. So they're getting all this negative attention that they claim they don't like. All these guys that are thirsty, they're quick to call men thirsty who are trying to slide in their DMs. But then when I ask them a simple question, why don't you make your Instagram private? Why would I do that? It's called orbiters. They get validation from all these sucker orbiters, these simp orbiters that are giving them the attention without getting any sexual gratification. Let's not even talk about OnlyFans. Those same OnlyFans girls that you're giving your money to, that you're paying subscriptions to, they out there having sex with another man who ain't subscribed to their OnlyFans. The man that you're watching them have sex with ain't subscribed to their OnlyFans, but you paying to give a woman validation and attention, which is all she's doing it for. She's doing it for the validation and attention, which is fine. It is what it is. I used to be the guy that would have all these Instagram models as, or Instagram thoughts or whatever models on my Instagram page. I deleted all of them. Literally, I purged my Instagram of every single woman that I know for a fact really has zero interest in me. That's only looking for my attention and my validation by that double tap, by that like. So understand this, man. Women love attention like men love sex. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner you'll make what they really are looking for, which is your attention, extremely valuable. I'll prove it. Even if you have a girlfriend, even if you're in a relationship right now, I guarantee you have sex with your girl, but then you leave. You don't give her a lot of attention or affection. I guarantee she has a problem with it. Because what she really wants, not to say the sex is important, she really wants your attention, your focus. So make it valuable. The only way you can make something valuable is to not give it out as frequently. What would a Bentley be if everybody had one? Does that make sense? So make sure you understand that last concept, that women love attention like men love sex, and then you can move accordingly. All right? That being said, fragrance of the day. Oajan. I don't know how you pronounce it. I think it's Oajan by Parfums de Marly. It's amazing. It's definitely cold weather, perfect for this type of weather. It is, you smell that honey on the top, that cinnamon on the top. Definitely a gourmand fragrance, gourmand lover's dream. It kind of reminds me of, not necessarily peach cobbler, but let's say with the cinnamon and the honey, let's say if you can make an apple cobbler, right? Pretend. The sweetness of the cinnamon and the apple and the vanilla, it's just an amazing fragrance. Definitely an edible fragrance. Women smell this on you, they're definitely gonna want to get close. They're gonna want to be all up on your neck. This is an amazing cold weather fragrance, perfect for this time of weather. Oajan for Parfums de Marly. Definitely go check it out. They have this on Max Aroma right now. I'll put the link listed below to Max Aroma. But this fragrance is fantastic. Definitely sexy. Cold weather's dream, cuddle buddy worthy. Definitely go check this out. Oajan from Parfums de Marly. With that being said, we've come to the end of the video. Definitely want to thank all of you who stayed to the end of the video. Once again, I understand the majority of the people that watch this content are subscribed to the channel. It does me a huge favor, and it doesn't cost you anything. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of this content. My only goal is to help people get to the highest version of themselves possible by utilizing the 3C philosophy of confidence, character, and charisma. Also, do me a huge favor, man. Go ahead and spread the love. If you know anyone that can find value in this content, go ahead and share it. Share it on your Instagram, share it on your YouTube, share it on any platform you have. Don't forget to also follow me on Instagram. I also give motivational videos, daily motivational and inspirational videos, as well as fragrance tips, dating tips, things like that. Until the next video, I love y'all.